everyone, welcome back to BOS Gaming, and today we are jumping into Curse of the Dead Gods. After the massive success of Hades last year, which I personally thought was Game of the Year, there have been so many roguelike games following in its wake, and today we'll be looking at Curse of the Dead Gods to determine if it's worthy as a successor of the King of Roguelike games, Hades. Curse of the Dead Gods is yet another action roguelike game, this time from Past Tech Games and Focus Home Interactive. The game has been part of Steam's early access program for like a year now, basically available everywhere you can think of, from the PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. The game was released on February 23rd of this year, so I know this video is pretty late, but you know, we move on with that. So with the basics out of the way, let's get into the story. In Curse of the Dead Gods, you play as some generic adventure fella named... Wait a minute, I don't know his name. Wait, who is this guy? And I mean, like, why is he in the temple? What is he looking for? Didn't your grandma explorer tell you not to go into deep, dark Mesoamerican temples? Wait a minute, what is the story here? And that's the first flaw and difference between Hades and this game. The game has absolutely no storyline, no voice acting outside of character grunts and enemy shrieks. Like, what is up with that?
Well, this is awkward.
In essence, Curse of the Dead Gods follows a core gameplay loop that action roguelike games are known for. You enter the dungeon, you get killed, you earn some upgrades, and then you beat them up and beat them up some more. Rinse and repeat until you eventually triumph. The game utilizes a stamina mechanic. The little white diamonds on the character represents your stamina, and managing it is key to surviving. Stamina is drained by performing combo finishes, range attacks, two-handed weapon attacks, and dodging. A balance between offense and defense, and a perfectly timed dodge within this game will restore your stamina. Now that is just great and dandy, but for me this slows down the overall gameplay, in that Hades is extremely faster gameplay with unlimited dashing and hacking and slashing. So in essence, Curse of the Dead Gods is technically more strategic, so hence it boils down to whether you prefer to play this type of game, a more strategic, slower paced game, or you want to go with a hack and slash fast-paced Hades. In Hades, you cannot plan your path. You have to hope that you get a path that is useful to you. That's the key difference with Curse of the Dead Gods. The temple's layout is readily seen. You can plan ahead, choose which rewards you want to focus on. So if you just got busted up in the previous room, you can focus on healing. Or if you want to find new weapons, weapon upgrades, attribute boosts, relics, gold, health fountains, or even a challenge or two. It all depends on what you want to do, instead of the randomized Russian roulette room hopping that Hades puts you through.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
The unique element of keeping the darkness away offers a whole new gameplay landscape, as fighting in the dark will cause you to take more damage with every attack. As you traverse the game, rooms filled with groups of enemies and traps hiding in the dark, you need to make sources of light. This can be done by setting blazes of fire, cobwebs, or even the enemies themselves before you equip your weapon to start that showdown. Now the icon at the bottom of the center of the screen indicates whether you are fighting in the light or the dark. Now this puts Curse of the Dead Gods on a continued tactical original path compared to Hades. So the question is Curse of the Dead Gods on the level of Hades? Can it be considered a worthy successor? I would say yes, but it's more like a very different, distant cousin within roguelike games that is unique in its own right and can be dominant within its own strategic realm of roguelike games. There, I said it. Besides for the slower gameplay and blatant lack of story and dialogue, this is a fantastic addition to the genre. And I personally prefer Hades, but it all depends on the type of game you like to play, or the playstyle that you prefer. Well, that's it in a nutshell. If you want to see more comparisons of various games, join us for more content. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a like on our Facebook page, and as always, share up the love.